Imagine an app that promises everything you want at prices that seem impossible. Shoes for $10, electronics for $20. But are those discounts too good to be true? What if I told you that behind these deals lurks a business model darker than you'd ever imagine? This is the shocking truth behind Temu, the app that might be doing more harm than good. Temu burst onto the scene in 2022, and within just 1 year, it had taken the world by storm. With over 50 million monthly users and ads plastered across every major platform, it's hard to avoid hearing about this Chinese e-commerce giant. But as it rises to fame, few are asking, how did Temu grow so fast? And more importantly, why is no one questioning the cost behind those incredibly cheap prices? Shopping on Temu is no ordinary experience. The app is designed like a game, a slot machine to be precise. Every time you open the app, you're hit with roulette wheels, countdown timers, and flashing deals urging you to buy now, buy fast, buy cheap. But why? Because they know one thing. Shopping on Temu is more than just a purchase, it's an addiction. And the app uses every trick in the book to keep you hooked. We've all been tempted by a deal that seems too good to pass up. But what if those deals come at a price you can't see? Temu's products may be cheap, but many customers report poor quality, knockoffs, and even dangerous items. From faulty electronics to cheap knockoff brands, buying from Temu often means rolling the dice. And sometimes, you lose. But the real story isn't just about cheap products. It's about where those products come from and what's really going on behind the scenes. Temu cuts out the middleman, allowing them to ship products directly from factories to your doorstep. But here's the catch. They have nearly 100,000 suppliers, most of whom are shrouded in secrecy. Who are these suppliers? What's happening in these factories? The truth is, we don't really know. But it gets worse. Investigations have linked some of Temu's suppliers to forced labor, particularly involving Uyghur Muslim workers in China's Xinjiang region. These workers are often held in re-education camps where they're subjected to horrific conditions, abuse, and forced to work in factories that supply companies like Temu. While Temu denies these claims, the evidence suggests otherwise. So how does Temu get away with it? It all comes down to a little-known legal loophole called the de minimis rule. This law allows products under a certain value, usually $800 in the US, to be imported without taxes or regulations. By shipping products directly from factories and keeping prices low, Temu floods the market with untaxed goods, making it nearly impossible to regulate what's coming into the country. With all these issues, poor quality products, forced labor, and shady legal practices, one question remains: can Temu survive in the long run? We've seen similar companies like Wish rise and fall, victims of their own shady business models. And now, with political pressure mounting and consumers getting fed up, Temu might be next. Could this be the end for Temu, or is this just the beginning? Temu may have taken the world by storm with its unbeatable prices, but behind the scenes, there's a darker story unfolding. From poor quality products to questionable labor practices, the true cost of shopping on Temu is still being uncovered. If you found this video eye-opening, make sure to subscribe to Bad But Business for more deep dives into the dark side of the business world.